Opposition housing wars are firing up and the nation's peak business lobby group has entered the ring. So as the housing crisis deepens, have they found the fix?
The housing crisis, it's becoming the election battleground.
It's become a barbecue stopper across Australia. This election will in large part be fought on the basis of housing affordability.
And today, Australia's peak business body entered the fray, releasing a plan it says will help the government reach its goal of 1.2 million new homes in 5 years.
We know that we're falling short on the existing targets that the federal government set.
How short? They claim it's 64,000 homes each year. So what's their plan to plug the gap? A new $10 billion fund designed to incentivise states to roll out reforms, including axing stamp duty in favour of land taxes.
What you're doing is replacing one tax with another one that's paid in smaller increments, and it gives people a chance to get into the housing market earlier.
The fund also incentivising states to speed up planning and approvals.
We need to increase supply, and that's fundamentally the end game.
This Business Council of Australia report is a sign of the times of just how bad Australia's housing affordability problem has become. We've not seen these groups enter the fray on housing in the past.
The Business Council's plan comes after the opposition released its plan to fix the housing crisis.
This is a game changer for young Australians.
The coalition promising $5 billion to fast-track the construction of around 500,000 new homes.
Our fund will be limited to pipes, to bitumen, to concrete, the things that actually get houses moving, not the increase to the bureaucracy that the Labor government's claiming is an infrastructure fund.
The government claiming the opposition are copycats.
The only plan that Peter Dutton has put forward is pretty much exactly the same plan that we've had operating for months.
Given that that's the greatest argument they can make against it, I think shows how much widespread support there is for this.
So as the battle lines are drawn, who has the best building blocks to fix the housing crisis?
It's a shame that we're not seeing more cooperation in the Parliament, given how much agreement there is on the problems.
You reckon this would be bipartisan, but it never is going to be. State governments will never give up the stamp duty.
They might.
Well, New South Wales tried to. Dominic Perrottet brought it in. They got it through, and the moment Chris Minns got in, he repealed it, and so they wouldn't give it up. Because it's a growth income. It keeps going up and up.
Yeah, I get that idea, but if you could figure out a way of replacing it, that's I think what the land tax thing is about, right? So it's not that the state then loses all the money, but it's more that it's a barrier to mobility, right? You know, if you've got this great big whopping tax bill you have to pay, you don't want to move, and if there's no movement, then that...
I would like them to try and work that out, but they've got to convince the public. The other issue here is there's not enough tradies to build all these houses they're talking about. They've got no way that they can get the people off the government big build projects to go and build houses.
And construction companies falling over.
Correct.
At this alarming rate.
Yeah.